When I was 1 day old, my mom left me on the side of the road, and I still had the cord attached on me. The guys found me on the side of the road, and then they informed the neighbors to say we found the baby on the road. And then the police came, and the police officer gave me a name, Nkosi, meaning God with us. Growing up, I went from orphanage to orphanage, and when I was 18, I had to leave. So living on the street, I had no home, no family, no job, and no hope. So surviving on the street, we had to rob people. We'll look out for somebody who's wearing an earphone, and then if we see that person, my friend and I will go to that person and start demanding the phone, and then if that person doesn't give us the phone, and then we'll start stabbing him or beating him. Winters are cold in Maritzburg, and we used to sleep outside McDonald's, and I had no blanket, nothing to keep myself warm, and I was in a dark place with no hope. So one of these nights, we're making a fire, and then my friend, they were about to go and mark other people, so I sat and I told my friend that I'm not going. When my friend left me, I felt God speaking to me, saying, I want to make things alright with you, Nkosi. And then at that moment, I started praying and trusting God that He's gonna, take me out of the street. So one Sunday, God spoke to me and said, you need to go to church. So I decided to go to one of the services at One Love Church. I decided to sit at the back because of how I looked and smelled. And as I sat at the back, a couple got up and moved away from me. So after the service, I needed to tell my story to someone. So what I did, I went to one of the pastors, and then I told him my story. And then he told me that God has a plan for my life. I started trusting God, and I started praying, reading my Bible, and coming to church. So I met a lady who wanted to help me tell my story to other people so that they can have hope in Jesus. So I told my story in 5 different countries all over Africa, and I've seen people responding to Jesus because of my story. Even though the world had abandoned me, but God had a plan for my life, and God has a plan for everyone.